Just a quick disclaimer. We're a hot ass mess. Please don't judge us.
All right, y'all. Hey, what? Okay.
See what I mean?
Hey, guys. Welcome back to another episode of Seriously Podcast. I'm Brittany.
And I'm Mary.
Yes, just a quick update. We know we told you guys about the award show. We didn't win, but we were nominated for 2 awards, the People Choice and the Sound Off Podcast Award. But we came in second place, so I think that's still great.
Yeah, thanks so much for voting for us, guys.
That
is great.
Thank you.
Next year, I'm going to clean house.
Yes, we are.
I know you guys are wondering what's that creepy voice.
Man, what? Is it creepy?
I love that she said creepy.
Is it creepy?
Because it came out of nowhere.
Is that the sentiment in here? Is it creepy?
Like, what's that?
Who's that guy?
Yes.
Like, hello.
So we are continuing our Pillow Talk recap. We're doing episode 7 today. And we got 2, popping guests in the building. The characters are a little questionable. Definitely questionable, but we have
Everyone's concerned.
Everybody's concerned about these 2. But please introduce yourselves and your character.
Hello, I'm Ronelle Thomas. I play Nina on Pillow Talk.
What's up? I'm Malik Rashad. I play Jason on Pillow Talk.
Yes. Thank you guys for coming through.
Yes, so excited to be here.
Yes, Malik, this is what? Your 3rd time in the building?
Second or third.
Yes, we love having you.
Yes. They already love you. You have nothing to prove.
Girl, I'm glad you know.
Jason gets,
I'd be like,
Jason
she's
gets
bugging.
So we always ask our guests, what is the very first web series you ever watched? Or maybe what web series you currently hooked on right now?
Okay, this questions always get me in trouble. I wasn't crazy about web series.
What?
I know, out of control.
Get out.
I know. The first one that I actually sat down and watched and kept up with was Makeup to Breakup series, and then I was like,
one of our faves.
"Oh, these are web series." Yeah. So then I was pulled into it, and then Tough Love, and of course, I keep up with those.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was a good introduction to me, but I was late to the party.
It's
So
okay.
good.
Better late than never.
I think the first one that got me was it Room You Love a Friend?
Okay.
I think that was the first joint, and I was like, oh, this is. I feel like that was when it was starting to really take off, and I was like,
That's
oh,
the OG show right there.
Yeah. And you said, what am I watching now? Shit, I don't even be having time, man. I be trying to catch Pillow
Busy.
Talk. But there's a lot of stuff I do want to watch. I did watch Makeup to Breakup.
Yeah. I think maybe it might be Makeup and Breakup. Let me not.
The first 2 seasons.
Yeah, Makeup
and Breakup. Let
I
me not
haven't
mess
caught
that
the
up.
3rd season, so shout out to them.
Yes.
Yeah, but it's a lot of stuff I do want to catch up on because it's a lot of dope content out there.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, Nina,
It's right to it.
Like,
right
girl,
to it.
this is why you're here.
what is happiness to you? Can you define that for us?
Nina, happy.
Nina?
Yeah,
Yeah.
for
Like, what does happiness
Happiness.
mean to her,
Does it exist?
Exactly.
That's the first question, actually.
Let me know what you really think. For Nina, I think comfortability.
Okay.
And I think that speaks volumes, obviously, in the upcoming episode and more recent episodes. There's a comfortability she's looking for. And, whereas people are familiar and they know Jason, they know his backstory and where he's coming from, they don't know that about her.
Right.
She's an entrepreneur. She's doing all this stuff to follow her dream. And she is a lover and a woman who wants to feel loved, but there's a comfort level she's looking for, and it's constantly being tested right now.
Yes.
She's a fighter, too.
Yeah, it's coming out. So I think happiness is feeling safe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But did you create a backstory for Nina?
Oh yeah.
Ooh,
oh
let's
yeah.
hear it.
I had to. As soon as I seen the script, I read so much about her, and it was easy to. For me, it was easy to. I was like, oh, I know this girl. So, but I created a backstory about her.
Are you this girl?
No.
She got worried.
I'll be honest. There's certain things about Nina that are true to me. I personally think the main thing I've realized is if you really put yourself in another person's shoes, and you don't have to have the same kind of backstory as them or the same experiences, but you're at least able to understand them better. Mm-hmm. And I mean, truly visualize yourself in this person's shoes and dealing with it with your day-to-day. Like, you'll be surprised at how much stuff is in common.
Right.
So I will not. I don't judge her. I love her.
Okay.
And I have to, right? I
Somebody got
understand. Because Jason ain't doing it right.
Oh, wow.
Well.
So yeah. So
I mean,
there's certain things. that Ronelle and Nina do, I definitely understand and emphasize her. But yeah, her backstory, I mean, she's in a great year of her life. She's working. She left corporate world. She's on to building her brand. She has this great networks, and she's on her whole female boss.
She still be bugging.
He said it. Even, I mean, all leaders do, right? Those are the best people, right? So yeah, she's kind of setting her place. She has this great group of friends, including Jason's sister. So yeah, she's really at a great and brightful and like happy, joyous place in her life. It
Really?
Just seems like, yeah, she really is, guys. She really
Happy?
is. But it's just these things that are kind of
It's like when she walks in an apartment, everything
just goes down, goes dark.
She goes into the upside down, man.
oh my gosh, wait till you guys see what's gonna happen.
it's gonna get real. It's gonna get real.
Okay, Malik, what are the main differences you see with Jason and Monica versus Jason and Nina?
There's still drama,
Yeah.
but
But who's the common denominator?
it's Jason is the common denominator. But with that being the common denominator, I feel like with Monica, he was just too patient. Like it was just like, man, you doing like shit. Like it was crazy. So I was like, no man is this patient.
That's
except
true.
Jason.
Yeah, he was very patient.
So the difference with Nina is I feel like he's carrying some of that toll that came from Monica, where as opposed to when he got into the relationship with Monica, he was free. He was all about Monica. He was ready to do his thing. Now he's about Nina, but he's still carrying some of that.
Right.
And he's not moving correctly in certain ways and really addressing that and making Nina feel like, yo, it's about you.
Yeah.
You're carrying some baggage. Yeah, so you go, you bring stuff.
Admitting the truth.
She does be bugging, but he could be handling things better.
Yeah, definitely. Communication is missing.
Yeah.
I agree. I think that's a big thing for us.
And it's like Malik be looking like Jason, like, damn, man, like, that's gonna lead to something else.
Right.
But he still does it. He just tries to stay righteous. Like I said, Jason just tries to stay righteous and does do good by everybody.
Yeah, he does. He's a good guy in the core. I mean,
So, excuse me.
She is.
What is it about Nina that makes Jason want to stay with her?
wow.
I think Nina has a lot of great characteristics. She's beautiful. She's smart. She's an entrepreneur. She's feisty. She's a lot. So even things that may be seen as negative when they're going at it are still positives in a lot of ways. There's definitely something that Jason loves about her to her core. Because she's a good woman. It's just that they're both carrying some baggage. And like you said, communication. They got to communicate better.
Yeah, definitely.
Do you think Nina trusts Jason?
Not fully, but I think a lot of that is stuff that, like I said, she's bringing into the relationship because he hasn't really. And it's funny because like now I feel like I'm talking from my point of view. From Nina's point of view, I don't think it's safe to say 100% she feels like he hasn't given her a reason not to trust him. There's certain things that are popping up now that are making her question who he is, who she thought she knew. And she's reacting to those, not in the best way, I personally think, but I don't think there's 100% trust there. I think there's a lot of fear.
Yeah.
Probably on both sides. Like, even like, I feel like Jason with Monica would never be worried about her ex. Or like...
Yeah, but tough luck. He was kind of like, handle that. Yeah. And then I'm here.
Yeah, I'm here.
I'm waiting.
And now it's like, nah, I want to meet him.
Right. And he's not doing that again.
Yeah, he's crazy. That was crazy.
Yeah.
That was not cute.
Y'all have never felt like that? Or had your partner feel like that?
That they
I
want
like, I want to meet your ex? No.
Or you felt threatened maybe by one of their relationships with friends? No.
Never? Y'all lying.
Y'all just too fly.
I mean,
too fly.
Like, man, I know it's been plenty of times if you've had a boyfriend, not plenty, but there has to be one where you like, oh no, I want to meet her ass.
No,
I feel like there hasn't been a time where they've like been in constant contact with their ex.
Okay.
So it's for me to be like, wait, what?
Or
if they
she's on
were
the couch,
right, if she's on the
But
couch
if they were,
half
so
naked,
if that scenario was
if they were, then I'd be like, okay, what's up with her? Yeah. Wait, so Malik, you wrote the theme song to Pillow Talk, right? Yes. So tell us about that process, what that was like, everything.
I mean, well, I feel like y'all know. Ro knows. Like, music is how my foundation for everything.
Yes.
I got into acting and everything. And so with Tough Luck, doing the soundtrack, getting stuff like me and Caleb just sat, and it was like when we was talking about Pillow Talk and what it was gonna be. Like, hey, can you do it? And I was like, I would love to. So the process starts by just finding the right beat, the right track that we both feel is like the vibe. And then I got to check with him because aesthetically, the look, everything kind of makes sense. So we went through a few tracks and it was like, all right, this is the one. And then from there, I feel like we was just sitting in the studio. We might not even been in the studio. And I just like humming a melody. He got excited. And once I saw him get excited, I was like, all right, this is where it's at. And so then once I got an idea, it's kind of like, you go with it, boom, you get it laid down. When you know they're excited, it's like, all right.
Yeah.
Because I'm excited, and I'm like, yeah. But then you're like, all right, I need to hear
right.
feedback. And once you get that excited, it's like, all right, cool. And then once it dropped, and people start being like, I can't get it out of my head. You're like, yes.
I told you she's obsessed with this song.
I like it.
Shout out to Shannon Grimm, man. Shannon who sang that joint. She killed it.
Yeah, she really did.
Good.
Okay.
So let's get into episode 7.
Hey.
Funny.
Well, episode 6, we left off with Dre popping up at Lyric's house talking about, is me your client? And then this episode, it's getting hot and steamy.
Yeah.
I said, how did we get here? How did we get here?
Off top.
And can we stay here?
I was like, okay. It was hot and steamy. Yeah. But it turned out it was just a fantasy.
Yeah, mama thinking about the D.
Yeah.
She's thinking about it.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. I love how he snapped her back to reality.
Yeah. He's like, hello. Is she a client or not?
How did he get inside still asking that same question from the door?
Right. He won his answers. Yes. So he's pressing her, talking about,
how long have you been involved?
Dre, that's confidential.
Confidential? So y'all just want to make me look like a fucking fool, right? Like I'm just some big joke.
Dre, nobody thinks that you're a fool.
Then he goes in for this awkward kiss.
He snuck it in. Quick.
Like, sir,
he snuck it in.
I was like, sir, calm down.
Sometimes you gotta just do that. Yeah?
Like, she couldn't even answer his question.
Talking about, you owe me that. Excuse me?
Excuse me, sir? And I was like, if you're gonna say you owe me, like, do more.
Right. So he's like, let's go on a date. Let's go on a real date. Like, all of a sudden, he's all in.
I'm like, you made me fall in love with you. I'm like, when? When did this happen? You met her once before you met her again.
Nah, but he was right. He was dating her the whole time.
Yeah. Was he?
I just feel like if he wasn't, and then he's gonna say, "Oh, I'm not feeling me. I'm feeling you." Then why are you still going on dates with me?
Talk about it.
Yeah.
Why are you doing this?
No.
They both play a part.
What you don't know?
What?
I mean,
speak your mind.
Like, yeah, they both play a part. Jason says it sounds like a conflict of interest to me. Like, you should leave that alone. Don't take that money. Right. You know you want this dude, but my sister be wilding. So, but it's not all. Like you said, they both play a part. He knew that he really wanted her from the jump. But how do you do that? Do you just be like, I don't want you, I want your friend?
Just how he doing it right now?
Yeah, pretty much.
Just pop up at the friend's house?
But he should told me from the beginning, like, I'm not feeling you, regardless if Lyric wasn't even in the picture. Like, he wasn't feeling
You think
her.
he wasn't feeling her from the jump?
Who, Mia?
Yeah.
I think he was curious.
Yeah, I don't think he wasn't feeling it.
Yeah, but the minute he saw her again at that little picnic, then he should have just ended it.
Right.
And also, before he comes to question her, like, has he spoke to Mia and like cut things off, because now he's aware he doesn't want to continue with her. So that's why I say, like, I feel for him, but he plays a part.
Yeah.
And
I don't
I
feel
understand
bad for
her too.
anybody.
Yeah.
In this situation.
Right. And he even said, like, who should tell her? And then Lyric said, I'll tell her. So it's like, so you don't plan on saying nothing to her? You're just gonna go ghost?
I mean, but she didn't tell him.
Who?
Mia. She was getting coaching live, in-ear coaching.
Yeah.
Was he gonna tell her, like, I'm not feeling you no more? Like, I want Lyric?
I don't know, but I feel like she didn't feel like she needed to tell him, to be honest, so you kind of could be like, whatever.
Like, Ronelle says Lyric lied kind of twice, or like to two people, right?
Who, Mia or Lyric?
Lyric, because like she didn't tell Mia, and she also didn't tell him. But Nina, because Lyric's my homie, she's going through a lot, and I get it, and I understand it. And she has a good heart, and that's all that matters.
She does. But I guess she should have just told Mia from the beginning, like, oh, I like him. I met him before.
Yeah,
She wanted that money.
Her.
Yeah, that bag was calling. She just
That
lost
was
the job.
calling. You said triple?
Was calling.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So next we have Robyn and Kendrick.
Who? I His name was Kendall.
Me too.
Wait, how did
What's his
y'all-
name?
We thought his name was Kendall the whole
Kendrick.
first
We've been
6
calling him
episodes.
Kendall.
That's on this episode. It was. I was like
definitely
Kendrick.
Interesting. My note says Kendall.
I'm like Kendall.
We just knew it started with a K. So Robyn and Kendrick, apparently,
If you say so.
they're getting it. First, they're getting it in. Whatever.
Why do we need to see this? I spoke about these sex scenes before.
was
What does it do
intense.
for us?
This was a
Wait.
They just
With
want
the
to.
scarf? Like, I was not here for it.
No?
Really?
You don't have the scarf on ever?
No.
You're living a different
You living a
sister life
different
than
life.
I know. Like she's.
Listen,
I don't know.
I will keep my do-rag on straight through.
And I have on the bonnet and the.
Yeah, I didn't have a problem with the scarf.
No. I was just like, take that scarf off, girl. Take it off. Take it off.
That means they couldn't keep their hands off each other.
Right. It just happened.
This
Yeah.
is real life stuff. So
Yeah.
It is.
Don't touch my hair.
how'd you feel about?
The sex scene?
Yeah.
I mean, it was kind of weirdly placed. Like,
Yeah,
okay,
because
sex
it's like
scene.
after that,
And
it went
then-
to like scenes of the city. That's why I was like, what did this do for me?
They probably wanted to let you know that they getting it in.
Yeah, they're getting it in. Right.
Okay.
Right. So then after they get it in, they start talking about the aspirations, and he
He has no ambition. Let's just put that out there.
I disagree
Well,
with that.
he wanted to be an actor, but he just kind of like gave up.
I used to secretly want to be an actor. I used to memorize lines and act them out in the mirror and shit, like a cornball.
That's not corny. What happened?
Reality hit my ass, and I learned pretty quick. Them Hollywood dreams, they don't pay a damn thing.
But you could do both. You could work and act.
Nah, I'm good.
I think
Yeah.
he's in a finding out place right now.
Right.
But he's honest about it from the get.
Yeah.
And she stayed, you know.
I think I don't think he lacks ambition. I think he's in a place of that a lot of black men struggle with. It's like you kind of feel stuck. Like, if I don't have this, and that,
Yeah.
then what can I do?
Right.
Where's my place in this? And then, especially when you meet a woman like Robyn who kind of got things going, he might be intimidated. Like, oh,
Yeah.
damn, I really like her, but she need one of these type of dudes because I ain't got
Right.
my shit together. So I don't think he lacks ambition. I think he lacks, he lacks the belief in himself.
Yeah. Like motivate. He don't really have no one pushing him to do
Yeah.
better. That's why she's like, I would go to your shows. I would do this. He was like, you would?
So sweet.
So she's kind of like, no, he gets a phone call from a homeboy. And
That
he
Yeah, I thought this was funny.
I thought it was
I was
hilarious.
like, he just fucked up.
I thought
Again.
it was
all
hilarious.
up.
I watched. I was like, "Oh, he said the homie."
Yeah, he said he's at the
homie.
homie spot that did not sit well with her spirit.
It did not.
No, it didn't sit well with any woman's because even if you are a player, which I don't believe Kendrick is, you know not to say no shit.
Yeah, I was like the homie.
No.
What? After I was just giving you the bit. No.
Right after.
Yeah.
Right after.
So what should he have said?
Because it's a great area. Like, they're not in a relationship.
I mean, he
but-
could have just said, "I'm at Robyn's crib," or shit.
That's
You didn't
what
have
I
to.
said.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, Robyn.
Just Robyn. It didn't have
I'm
to
at
be
Robyn's
anything.
crib.
But I guess that friend probably be like, well, who's Robyn? And he would have
Right.
to be like,
Yeah, I mean, guys, you
She's
like,
Robyn.
I'm at
That's it.
Shorty's crib. Whatever.
Or he was like,
crib.
I'm at the homie Robyn's crib.
Yeah.
That's what he. So you might.
Yeah.
You should. He would have been good if he just said, I'm at Robyn's crib.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
That means something. But homie.
Yeah, the homie.
And this is what kills me. Like, and guys will be like, like you have your homies, like your guy friends that you hang out, and then you're gonna call a girl the same name that you
Right.
call. No, that's where
Right.
the confusion and
Yeah,
know.
that
So
was,
Yeah.
that was a little
that
crazy.
hurts.
Yeah.
So Robyn, she's not the type that's gonna let that slide.
Oh,
No.
She was to 100 real quick.
100.
Yeah.
When something's not sitting well with her, she
Real
gonna speak
quick.
up immediately.
Yes. And he's like, what you mad for? Like, what's up?
We ain't taking that. Yeah. Very relaxed.
Very.
That's probably why you thought his name was Kendall.
Very. I hit Anthony who plays Kendrick not long ago. Like, yo, you real comfortable. You in there with your do-rag and everything. He's like, you know it, bro. I'm good.
He's really funny.
Yes. And they're going back and forth. She's like, you know what? Just leave. Because this is not even me. I don't let no dude get me worked up like this. I'm like, girl, every episode. You're getting the dude work every episode.
That's true. That is true.
That is you.
I think
You don't know yourself?
her defense mechanism is to run. Right?
Yeah.
That's why she's kind of like the.
Because I feel like
MVP.
Robyn is like a fake player. Like, I'm
she
doing my thing, but she
is.
really wants.
She wants love.
security.
She wants love.
love.
But isn't that in real life too? Like even with the biggest players, like who wants to do that forever? Or at least that's what I
Shit,
do.
when I was a player, I ain't want no damn love.
Just wanted to stay player?
I just wanted to stay doing what I was doing. That's another story.
Clearly that shows up in your character too.
Oh, wow. Wow.
So but then they end up making up.
Yeah.
Because he always whispers sweet nothings in her ear.
I'm mad she told him to just go. Didn't he look like he was already leaving?
He was leaving.
She was like, girl, what are you saying that for?
He was getting dressed. Just go.
Yeah, they got it on
She thought
again.
she won that?
He was going to meet up with the other homie.
Oh no.
Robyn, they gonna be all right.
But they make up.
Yeah.
They always make
He's
up.
always
Make up
kissing
to break
on
her.
her. Kissing her in with the kisses.
Yeah, that's it. All he had to do was kiss him on the neck, and she's like, stop.
Yeah. He wins again.
He wins.
Aw. No, that's my roomie.
That is you.
That is
That
your
is.
Meanwhile,
This mess.
So Nina stops by Jason's apartment, and she's back to her normal self. So she sees Ashley in a revealing look, if you will.
Fashion Nova.
She's not having it.
Revealing
She's
look.
not having it. She doesn't address her, but she brings it up to Jason, and he's his normal self, which is confusion. He doesn't know what's going on ever.
yo, he's taking a
and
nap.
Why? I don't know. He's always like, wait, what? What's the problem now?
Cause she be busting in. I'm half asleep. What you talking about right now?
And you guys are watching movies on the couch with the sheets out and stuff like
No,
this.
I was-
Situation
character.
looks
She's
very
a character.
suspect.
I was
a character.
sleeping when you came to film me. I was in a completely different room.
Yeah, she said
Yeah.
you guys just finished watching movies.
Was that what she said?
And the revealing
Yeah.
look
Was that revealing?
was to her.
It was a
way
body
too
con.
comfortable.
Yeah.
It was a body
She was very comfortable.
But that's
I would give her that.
But that's literally the homie. Like if I said, "Yo, this the homie," that's the homie.
Is it a Kendrick type of homie?
right.
Oh.
See? Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh.
It's the Chenny
Got
type
you
of homie
there.
that called.
She got you there.
It's that type of homie.
See this word, right? She
Look, you
doesn't look
see-
like she's in a state of healing. She looks like she's just parlay, like having
Who,
a good
Ashley?
time. Yeah.
That's the homie. That's what he said.
Yeah.
Homies feel different.
She do like she's having a good time.
homie.
She was taking selfies the entire time.
Like, who are you
Definitely
sending
was.
those to?
Right.
What's his name? Tim? What's the guy's name?
Tim.
Yeah, you
She
sent
him to Tim.
to Tim.
Tim punk ass.
Take your ass back there.
So Nina's going off on him like
Whispering though.
whispering.
Wait, is she really going
whispering.
off?
She is going
She
on.
going
Is she
But
expressing
whispering.
herself?
She's
going
whispering.
off.
She's whispering and screaming at the same time.
Why is she? I need to leave.
I'm not feeling very needed.
Why are you being a great friend?
When is she going home?
And he's just like, nah, come on.
Come lay down. Let's go. What are you doing?
I'm tired.
Let's take a nap. And then,
So as Nina's leaving, Ashley's getting undressed. Now that I'll give her that.
yeah, that was a
Ashley,
little
she could have went to the
sus.
bathroom.
That's true.
I feel like she did that because Nina was there.
You
Oh,
think
yeah.
so? Oh yeah. So
She knows that
She's
she
petty.
gets under
So
Nina's
is she
skin.
really a friend? You know, like, why would you want to do that? Why would you want to make it more
Like
complicated?
Malik feels like that. Jason doesn't see that.
Jason's blind.
Jason's just
You
like-
haven't
Jason
noticed.
is like,
Jason's
what's going
sleeping.
on?
Jason's in a state.
Jason's just chilling, staying righteous, sleeping.
Right. So Nina's like, you gonna tell her or am I?
She says it
Like,
out
what's
loud
up?
now.
Yes.
Yeah,
No
she
more
said
whispering.
that.
The whispering's done.
Whispering is done.
So they hold a family meeting, and
Yes.
Jason don't even know. He's like, I think she's mad because
So you've been dressing like this? That's what it is, right?
I'm like, what is this deal?
that's why you're mad. Yeah. So
Okay.
And then Nina's like, no, and this, and don't touch his fucking head, and don't do this. So what she has a problem with is you dressing a certain way around here.
Touching him inappropriately and being too comfortable.
Wait, when did I touch him inappropriately?
You might not think it's inappropriate, but I don't like you pushing his head and all that handsy stuff.
What? Oh my God. You know what? I'll just go back and deal with Tim because...
Nah, hell no, you're not going back there.
yo, when Nina started helping
Nina
her
started
pack,
She
I
said
was
that's
done.
not a problem. Let's go.
Sounds
I
good to
can
me.
be a friend too.
Yeah,
Oh my
Jason's.
gosh.
I don't know, man. Jason's in a bad spot.
Yeah.
You just don't really have, because you are a good guy, I think, and because he is a good guy, he tries to help everyone, but certain people need more.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
we're at certain different levels, and I don't feel like you have Nina's back enough. You know?
I could see why Nina would feel that.
Yeah.
Although I don't agree.
What about Jason?
Jason, I don't feel like he sees it like he doesn't have Nina's back. I just feel like he sees it as he's having his childhood friends back.
Does he think Nina's a bit dramatic?
Dramatic? I don't know if dramatic. It's just that Jason's always like, Jason's oblivious to a lot of shit.
That's what it is.
So he's like, what you talking about, man? I'm here taking a nap. You come in here wilding. I don't even know what's happening. You talking about where
So she only
going?
has on a bra on. What's the problem?
Teddy's
But
out.
I ain't see that. I was taking a nap. She woke me up, and then I got, so I feel like I can understand why Nina feels like Jason doesn't have her back, but I feel like he's trying to please everybody. And it's backfiring on this relationship.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So they both girls end up with an attitude at the end of the meeting.
And he
Jason's
doesn't know
stressed.
why.
Jason ends up stressed.
Like, Jason ends up stressed. That's it.
Somebody was like, DM me like, yo, fuck it. Like, yo, y'all just have Netflix and chill, all of y'all. I was like, oh, that's a whole nother situation. So
Nina would not
Nina
be down
would have
for that.
no parts of
No
that.
parts.
No parts.
No.
Sitting there with an attitude. For real.
Why they laughing?
Yes.
He don't know.
Yeah. Why you mad? What the fuck?
Okay, so Alessia.
Okay, so Lyric agrees that she's going to be the one to tell Mia what's going on with the love triangle. That was so good. And she has a little talk with her therapist, and therapist is like, "You got to tell the truth." That's what.
Because Lyric telling all her shoulda, woulda, couldas. I shoulda did this. And the therapist like, stop living in the past. We gotta move on. We have to move on.
So she tells Mia, and of course Mia's upset. Hits her with a glass of water to the face.
Like loving hip hop.
Really like loving hip hop.
Yo, that was
Said, I
crazy.
need that.
Yes.
So you've been using me. I'm sorry, Mia. I did not mean for this to happen. I didn't want for this to happen.
Well, me either. I want every dime of my money back.
Okay.
You know what? You ain't gonna end up with him either. Cause you a foul-ass bitch. I see why your fiance went elsewhere.
I was like,
She wants her money, or Lyric is going
wants
to jail. Period. That's it. Give me my money.
But then she hit her with, I see why your fiance went elswere. Wow.
Yeah.
Those
She
are
cut
fighting
deep.
words.
She was holding
She cut
that.
deep.
And
She
Lyric
couldn't
was-
wait to say
Lyric
that.
was not prepared for that.
Yeah.
She was like,
I wasn't prepared.
Hair was
wet.
Hair was looking great, and you just gonna do that to her?
and I was the lady in the back. Let me show you who it was.
Who didn't move?
Who did not move, did not care, or nothing.
Right.
I'm that lady right there. Unbothered.
You know what? Can we say that? I guess, right?
Yeah.
The funny part, in real life, that is her friend.
That's her friend. Like,
Who's friend?
That's me.
that's her friend.
Really?
Like, yeah.
So I was like, this is perfect.
She did not even flinch.
Right.
Right.
She went back to her business.
Mind your business.
Ain't my
Mind your
shit.
business.
Mind your business.
That's how I am 2019.
She's
That's
looking
how
around
much
like
I'm minding
somebody
my
gonna come
business.
save her, and nobody came up. Like, are you okay?
Yeah.
Nothing like
That
that.
water was cold. She just looked uncomfortable.
Man, that was crazy.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
That is my sister. Me is lost
Yeah.
on like every level.
She thought she had a friend and a man.
But she ain't had neither.
She lost them
She
both
lost
to each
both
other. To each other.
But that is crazy, though.
That is.
I'm paying.
But did she?
I paid
but
you
did-
to take my man.
Right. So that's what. But did she think she had a
Hello.
friend and a man? Because she pretty much paid for a friend and a man. And even when Lyric was like, not saying Lyric was right, but she kept saying like, "Yo, we shouldn't do this." She's like, "I just need a man. I need to get married, so I need you to do this. I'll pay you triple."
Right.
I feel like, be careful what you wish for.
Yeah.
And don't pay for friends or don't pay
Don't
for a
do
man.
that.
Yes, and
For
don't.
more than one night or whatever.
Yo, let life happen, man. That's like desperation
Yeah.
Right.
in love and the hard affairs is never a good thing.
Hello. Ooh, talk about
So what
it.
was Lyric's topic? In the bathtub, what was she saying?
So Lyric, love lady, she's doing her Rev Run bathtub scene. So Lyric's
Feeling myself.
Lyric's love lady lesson of the week was love is complicated.
The situations that I've seen, they either start off rocky and then blossom into something worthwhile, and others start off easy, simple, and then the couple comes upon obstacles that are far from a walk in the park. One should take notice of whether the complications are just energy-draining wastes of time, or if they're just bumps in the road on a beautiful journey with the love of your life, right?
Man, that kind
Lessons.
of touches on everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Message.
Message.
Meanwhile, she about to get splashed on.
Because love is complicated.
Love is complicated. She's like, this is love. This is love. So let's get into the questions, comments, and concerns.
Oh boy.
We asked our listeners to give us some questions, comments, concerns pertaining to Jason and Nina, and they was not easy on you guys. I'm sure.
I'm sure.
So the first one off Twitter is from @LadyInSang. She says, okay, I have so many questions. I'm confused about how did they get together? How close were they before getting together, considering how Nina is friends with Lyrics? And why does Nina have so many trust issues? Has Jason ever had a happy and healthy relationship?
So many questions.
So many questions. So we could start with, how did you guys get together? How long? What's the timeline?
Well, I mean, through my sister. Like, they were friends, so.
So they were close before.
Yeah. We knew each other in college. Okay. And all three of us, Robyn, Lyric, and Nina. So we developed a great friendship. And I knew about him, but there was never like an interest until afterwards. And she thought, being the coach that she is, we would be a good match. Mm-hmm. And going by her house and spending time with him, like, we just
Lyric is responsible for this.
Oh, yeah.
Sort of.
Kind of. Okay. Yeah. So we hit it off really well, which the chemistry is and was great. But yeah, there's just a lot of issues.
Until you went to his house.
Until I met the homie. Clearly.
Yes.
So, what was the other part?
Another, I think we went, why does Nina have so many trust issues?
I kind of, she loves it. She loves it. I think
she addressed that.
I kind of addressed that, but because you guys don't know her story. That's why. Okay. That's why.
And have I been in a healthy relationship?
Yeah, ever.
That was the most important word.
Not that you guys have seen.
Yeah.
But what's a healthy relationship?
It's a happy one.
A happy relationship.
Happy one. Okay.
Oh, that was the question. What's a healthy and happy? I feel like they just want to see Jason sans drama, which also is what I want. But I feel like this relationship is healthy and can grow to be happier. And there were certain points in the past relationship where it was happy, but there was just always drama. But Jason be all right.
Jason be all right.
Same person.
Same person. She has a comment now. She said, I never really liked Jason. I question his friendship choices, but he seems to remain fair regardless the situation he's in. I appreciate his consistency. He must be a Capricorn.
False. Not a Capricorn. False. But, appreciate that, even though you didn't like Jason.
So a lot of people wanted to know this question. At Just Me Justy, as well as Amaka Loves You. They want to know, why are they still together? Clearly, they're not compatible. Jason seems to be oblivious to Nina's feelings towards his BFF. And, they just want to know, why y'all together?
Explain.
Yeah. We know relationships aren't easy. So I feel like, whether it's long-term, short-term, relationships aren't always just smooth sailing and sunshine. So I feel like they're still together because at the core they love each other and they see something they want to build with together. And you got to work through drama and shit sometimes to really get to that happy space. It's not like you just, every day ain't going to be great. Every day Jason ain't going to wake up feeling great about Nina, and Nina ain't going to wake up feeling great about Jason. But at the end of the day, when you lay down at night and you realize this is the person who I want to build with and still be with, and it's worth it to you, then you'll stay if it's worth it. And if it's not, both sides have to feel like it's worth it and keep putting in the work to get there.
Yeah. I completely agree with him. I was saying before, like I'm a big fan of old school music and the setup of the Black family back in the day. And I just think, especially now in this day and age, it's very easy to just kind of be like, oh, he's acting funny? That's okay, I got another. Or on to the next one. Or that kind of just like,
social media era.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Or let me hurt them before they hurt me, instead of like, well, this is how I'm feeling. Like the communication that's also lacking between Nina and Jason. So it's like, I think with any relationship that you really want, it is, like he said, ups and downs. It is fighting, as long as both people are fighting. You know what I mean? And it's not, like you said, it's not always happy days. And that's why I said you talk about a healthy and a happy relationship. Well, how do you think they got there? It wasn't like, oh, yeah, we're great. You have to work through things. So as long as they both continue working, which I feel like they both want to, that's why they're still together, because they still feel like there's a reason to be. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So this is another popular question. Eden_VUA and Sets for Life 314 both ask Nina, why are you so insecure? Why is Nina so freaking insecure? And can we bring Monica back?
Take the first part.
I'll take the first part. You guys know Jason, and you've known his history, and you know where he's coming from, and you probably can even understand some of the things he's carrying into this relationship. But you don't get to see any of that for Nina. You know, you just see her come into the space as she already is. So you don't know her backstory. You don't know what she's dealing with. You don't know her prior relationship and stuff that she's carrying in. So it's really just a very limited view you have of her, and you just kind of see her reacting. But there's a reason for it all. So I don't look at her as insecure as much as I look at her with understanding for why she's doing certain things, because of the backstory I created for her and such, and what Jason means to her, what this relationship means to her at this point in her life. So I just think it goes back to putting yourself in to someone else's shoes. And like I said, you don't necessarily have to have the same past as them, but you understand, okay, there's a time where I felt like this. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it's just being honest with yourself. You can understand maybe there's a reason why she's reacting this way, but you don't get to see that side of her.
Yeah, definitely.
Is Monica coming back? Yeah. Y'all didn't get the memo. Y'all didn't get the,
What's the memo?
It was a car crash. Her and Darius picked her up from jail, and they got a car crash. Picked them up, and
So they're both done?
so
They're dead.
They
Bonnie
drove
and
off the
Clyde.
bridge together.
Oh, Thelma and Louise.
Nah, I don't know, man. People run up on me at the street, ask about Monica, Nina. I don't know what's Monica, because I'm on Nina, man. I'm with Nina.
I want Monica to pop
I'm
up.
rocking with Nina. Y'all want the drama.
Drama, yeah.
They talk about
Jason
that
got
joy.
enough stress already. You see he be every episode rubbing his temples.
Drinking, confused.
Yes.
Yeah, so I don't know if Monica could come back, but right now, you know, Jason is focused on Nina and getting right and getting his household together.
Okay.
And
So
you know.
Jason is completely over Monica.
Yeah.
So if he saw her,
If he saw her, what?
he not gonna be like,
Wow, you
Come in this
good.
room
you
for
look
5
good.
minutes? Listen, who knows what happens?
Okay.
Wow. Right in
So
front of
now
Nina.
you guys get to
Wow.
understand
this is why she's
Nah,
not happy.
nah,
her
nah.
fears, her worries,
Listen.
because she's
why she's not
trying
happy.
with
Jason-
somebody who maybe doesn't really deserve it.
Jason is focused on, you know, building this thing with Nina.
Yeah.
That's that.
Okay, that's
know.
good. This one is from _Bria Lynn. She wants to know why y'all never leave the house. We always ask this question on the show too.
Y'all need fresh air.
Yo, I
because
didn't-
there's so much tension.
Date night, something.
I didn't notice that. See, I just
He took Monica out. You remember that?
hey,
Every week they was out.
Wow,
but y'all
Heart
didn't
dates,
get to
Club
see,
date.
club dates.
y'all didn't get to see me courting Nina. They just got
Right.
the snapshot. We was already together. You saw,
And it was like, all right, enough of that.
So because y'all together, y'all can't go out?
no, I was just saying y'all didn't get to see the courting. So now we be so busy, and then there's so much drama, and then we just want to be
Treat
home.
your
and
lady.
I am
Take her
treating her.
out.
wants
Nina
more
needs that right now more than ever.
Yes,
She needs to feel
deserves
needed.
that.
She needs a night out on the
She needs a
town.
special night.
I think that's something. Yeah, we need to make happen. Cause
Make her feel special.
Yeah.
Alright,
Y'all
man, you
dress
see-
up, go to dinner.
Yes.
Listen, man, you dress up with Monica and all that shit.
So you have to do the same thing with
I'm
Monica.
saying y'all
as
started
with
bringing
Nina?
up. He took Monica hair. And
I
he
mean,
took
treat her
hair.
right.
Oh, you dress up for Nina.
I dress up for
Okay,
Nina.
dress
Yeah, I
up for
dress up.
Nina.
Get suit and tie for Nina.
Yeah.
Night on the town.
Yes.
We can do that. We do need to get out more.
Yeah, I just we are
I got you. I got you, Nina.
begging for a date.
All right, let's talk about the other couples.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, Kendall and Robyn.
Kendall/Kendrick.
My
Sure.
favorite.
So I guess we want to talk about if he's the real deal. Like, is he hiding something? I think he got maybe 2 or 3 baby mamas. I
Maybe.
don't know.
Not gonna do this.
Maybe. Or a girlfriend on the side.
Possibility.
The girlfriend on the side.
Okay, it could be a possibility, but I hope not.
Yeah.
I'm team Robyn and Kendrick. This episode, Kendall. This episode is at the end is where I meet him, and
Right.
funny enough, like especially the state I'm in, he was able to kind of make me laugh because it challenged me.
And that is a challenge. That is a challenge.
I don't think Jason. Have you ever seen
gets a
Jason?
gold
Jason made her
star.
laugh like once
When
when the beginning of one episode. I'm rubbing your feet.
before
So
she
you
met the
tickled her.
friend.
Yeah.
oh yes, we
Damn.
had
That was
joy.
like once.
Do we have Sure.
We had a brief moment of joy.
Foot massages and such.
You know.
Yeah, Kendall made you laugh.
Kendall was able to make me laugh on a day when Jason made me cry. So, but anyway,
Did Jason make you cry?
that's Robyn.
He don't know. Jason confused. He wouldn't know.
He never knows. I'll be crying in front of him. He's like, "Are you sad?" But yeah, I like Kendrick for Robyn because you're right. She no matter Kendall for Robyn, because her as the strong and independent woman, she needs a man. She wants one, but she needs the right one that's going to challenge her. That's got to make it worth it. So I like how he challenged me. I think he was like, "Oh, I'm her fiance." I like the boldness and that he makes her happy, which makes me happy. So I'm hoping he's not this side.
I agree. I mean, I ain't gonna front. Like Malik knows. I know Kendrick. Like Malik knows Kendrick. Okay. So there's a possibility that he could have a couple baby mamas.
Oh,
but I feel like his intentions are good. I don't feel like he has any agenda in regards to Robyn. So I don't feel like he's really hiding anything in that regard. And I'm rooting for her, man. She needs somebody in her life to. She need to chill out. She always turned up.
Yeah. And he's like, what, 3-4 episodes in? He might be a keeper.
Yeah.
He challenges her. He's different.
Right.
She the homie.
No.
Don't do that.
Homie.
She's not the homie.
Damn.
Yeah. I need to hang out with Robyn more.
Right.
Yes.
Nina needs to hang out with
Yes.
Yeah.
Leave Jason alone for a day, girl.
Nina
A
need to
day.
stay her ass away from
I need to go out.
You need a break.
Meet some homies.
Stay away from Robyn.
Ooh, meet some
Have some
homies.
girl talk.
Yeah.
Not pillow talk, but girl talk.
Our pillow talk is bad. Pillow talk is all about Ashley.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. So we're rooting for Kendrick.
Yeah,
I'm rooting for him.
Yeah.
You're not.
I said Kendall.
Okay.
As long as you call him Kendall,
Right.
you're rooting for him. Okay. We're rooting for
K. K.
R and K.
Dre, Lyric, and Mia.
Who are we rooting for? Oh, how do we feel?
It's just a heavy triangle.
Man, I mean, Lyric is my sister, man. So
Gotta
at the
defend
end of
her.
the day, I just want her to be straight, be happy. Mia, I don't know, man. I feel like Mia need to build a relationship with herself.
Yes.
And work on that first because she's clearly been through some things that she's still carrying, some experiences that have shaped her in certain ways. So I think Mia, even though she has a right to be angry, she really got to look at self, turn the mirror on herself and figure that out. Lyric and Dre, I feel like they got potential, but they got to, they got so much shit going on between them, so many different lives and shit. They got to figure that out. But it definitely has potential. And Lyric just got to... My sister, for me, is like, focus on your career. Get your shit back right. Uber Bay going to be there.
Yeah, he gonna be around.
He going to be driving Ubers,
That's true.
playing that sax.
Going on Groupon dates.
Groupon.
Yeah, why they still got my man on the
forever.
Groupon date?
What you mean, why?
I'm
He
like,
love
you still
Groupon.
on the Groupon, John?
They sponsor him.
They go sponsor him.
Got a Groupon for this.
Yeah, it's just not something to promote in your Uber drive. Like, so with that triangle, for Nina, I just want Lyric to have something good for a minute. You know what I mean? Because she's just taking hit after hit after hit, from husband to job to just...
To Mike,
now
Savage
house,
Mike.
Yes.
Mike, she's dealing with her house, and she's this phenomenal woman. She's still holding it all together, which is beautiful, but it's not easy. So for Nina wants her to just feel good. Ronelle, watching her, I just feel like she has so much going on. It probably would be wise for her to kind of just step away and focus on herself right now. But I get attraction and wanting to
And it's
feel
still kind of
good
new. Like her
Nothing's
breakup.
happening.
Yeah. Like it's all like...
Her engagement, I mean, is, that breakup is still
It's very
new.
new. Yeah.
So I think, and her being a coach, I think her best advice to herself would be to step away and take her time. And if things are supposed to happen with Dre, they'll happen later on.
And then it's like, what does Dre really want? Like, what the hell does Dre
Right.
want?
Groupon.
Yeah, that's all he wants. Somebody
Like, let me
take on
stop. There's
Groupon
nothing
dates.
wrong with Groupon.
But do you believe what Mia said? Like you're not going to end up with him either.
Who knows? I mean, if you, I don't know.
I think she's just angry.
She tight.
Yeah. But else, they
But it wasn't because it wasn't like she plotted on him. Like it wasn't like Lyric did
It
this
just
out of
happened.
malice.
Right.
Like, oh, you ain't gonna get him neither. Let's not. It wasn't that type of situation. Because I feel like when women say that, it's usually like the side chick. Like, oh, well, you ain't gonna. You see what he did to me? He ain't, She wasn't plotting on him. It was just that was there, and Mia was blind if she didn't see it. from the very time that they met.
About it.
She didn't want to see it.
And the situation's
be
so
honest.
messy. Mia might think she plotted. You know, that's never been clear because they never got the chance to actually communicate.
She never knew about it.
I think she's just frustrated and upset. She don't know if they're gonna end up together. She don't know about that daydream.
She don't know. Yeah, she don't know what really.
But you know, like they say, you know, you get them how you lose them how you get them. So maybe Dre. What if Dre finds another girl? Oh, I like
what
her
if
too.
Jordan comes back?
Jordan might come back.
Well, he can't be
Y'all
pushing
bringing
those
everybody
Groupons
back.
down. You're gonna have to stop with that.
He is gonna have to start the show play.
Y'all bringing everybody back.
Everybody got to come
They
back.
want all the
My
drama.
God,
They want all the.
drama,
They
man.
don't want the joy and happiness.
They want drama.
We want to see it all. We want to see it all.
Let it
Listen,
unfold.
love is complicated. Okay.
All right, so hold on. So you saying you want to see it happy? You want Jason with Monica or Nina, and you want Dre with Jordan or Lyric.
Ooh.
Put y'all on the spot.
We just want happiness.
Oh, now y'all just want happiness.
They don't know.
We just want happiness.
Now y'all just want
Are
happiness.
you team Jason and Monica or Nina?
I'm team nobody, to be honest.
I think
Your
I'm
team who is on the interview, who's interviewing right now.
I'm team who's
on the
here.
podcast.
No, I'm sorry. I cannot be team Jason and Nina. I'm gonna have to be team Jason and Monica.
Why?
Really?
Cause I just can't.
Everything said today.
I just can't.
Oh my.
Okay, here we go. Jason and Monica, they had problems.
Yeah.
But I feel like they dealt with their problems a little bit better, maybe.
They just sexed it
I don't
out.
know.
Yeah. The thing is, we spoke about this before. I don't know. How Jason was mad at Monica for having a relationship with her ex. That's kind of happening now, right?
With Nina being mad.
Well, she had a relationship with her ex, like that's her supplier or something like that.
Oh,
so
supply.
What does Nina really do?
right. So that was interesting to me.
Okay. How it's flipped.
Yeah, how you know
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. That's interesting.
Because he had an issue with her, with Monica, basically still having an issue. Well, still having a relationship with.
But I feel like that
her
was
ex.
kind of different because that was kind of real different. Like I
How?
don't because that was her ex, and they were like she was still clearly like going through shit with her. He was still calling the crib from jail, like, shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
But
So-
Nina
told
told
him
something
up front.
maybe happening with
and we
Jason
were living
and
together at that
Ashley.
point. You know what I'm saying? Like we was living together.
Yeah.
And then we in the park, and she's like, "Oh, I feel away because I see his baby mama." I'm like, "It's been a few. What the fuck you talking about? Like, fuck him and his baby mama." And I feel like Jason, like I said earlier, like he carries some of that into this relationship. So
Yeah.
now he's like, now I feel like he's just like, I don't want to go through that again.
Right, right.
Okay.
Like I ain't trying to go through this. If you still want to be over there, then be over there. But even though he's tripping, because it's like
Yeah.
he's just bringing her clothes, so he's tripping. But he's got some insecurities or whatever from that past relationship.
Everybody got insecurities.
But you ain't answer. I like how you finagled out of that. You just said.
You didn't.
Ooh,
You
get
just
on
said
her.
I'm gonna say they
said,
handle
okay,
the issues better.
And we've been here so far.
We have.
Just don't mess it up.
Ronelle, love her.
Oh my God, amazing.
Nina.
They love
Here
her.
come the hammer.
Amazing.
They like Nina.
Here come the hammer.
But speaking of Nina,
But
But like they both had problems, but Jason and Nina, I can't get with it.
But
You
listen-
guys you guys don't see them making it. Is that I think a lot of people don't.
I feel like that's a
Yeah.
tribute to her as an actor.
Yeah.
sure, yeah.
Great actress.
Because you know what I mean? Like
She makes us.
she makes you not like her. Like
She did a great job.
I, honestly,
like Nina.
I'm the villain. She always
like Nina, goodbye. Hush.
like we talked
just
about
smile.
this
We just
before
want
it
her to
aired.
smile.
Like we talked about it, I feel like Kayla, and we were like, I feel like at first people ain't gonna be rocking with Nina, but I thought it was gonna be opposite. I feel like people was gonna be like, oh, Jason's on some shit this year and gravitate towards her.
No.
Yeah. No, it's,
So I've been like, oh, people like they still giving Jason the pass? Yes.
they love you.
Okay.
I think because he's so oblivious. That's just like.
you don't even know.
No, I feel like people really love Jason. Like people like, yo, we love Jason. And I
Yeah.
was like, damn, y'all
Because
ain't
he's
flipping?
so calm. Like when she's so upset about things, he's just like, but like, what's the problem?
It's like-
Yeah.
Nina needs to be more confused. I suppose.
So what about Jordan and like Lyric and Dre, Lyric and Uber,
I
or Jordan
love
and Uber?
I love Jordan and
with,
Uber.
Dre. Yeah.
So y'all both want the past characters.
But I think a lot of people love Lyric.
But no, Lyric
Yeah.
and Dre, they have like good chemistry. But I just hope it's not all just chemistry and lust because they haven't really.
Spoke like.
But they kind of spoke through Mia.
Yeah, that was the thing.
have
it. Yeah.
They were dating through Mia.
It's a
They
mess.
were
It's a
through
messy
Mia. So
stuff.
I feel like when they get together, they're gonna be like,
So. What do you do?
But like, what's up with Dre's music and shit though? Like, he's still doing that, or he just
That's
Uber
what I
now?
want to know because last Tough Love, he was supposed to go on some kind of tour,
Yeah.
and Jordan's supposed to go with him. So What happened with that?
Maybe left in L.A. after the tour. It just wasn't
Maybe.
enough.
It wasn't.
He wasn't feeling
It
appreciated.
wasn't right.
Back to Uber.
Back to Uber in New York.
Feeling loved. Supported.
I'm gonna call Uber Bay up to take us on a date. And it's all gonna be lit.
You need
He
to
gonna
get
give you a Groupon.
No, you
first
need
of
to
all.
do a limousine. You need to do it up.
He got the big. He got the big.
He got the Uber pool.
He got the
Uber XL.
Yeah, he got the fancy joint.
Okay.
You know.
Jason has a really good job.
Yeah, I know. He bought them dollars.
Yeah.
He got the app.
Super
Right.
fancy. Nina needs the best.
About to throw some of your clothes on the app.
Yeah, I'm about to say,
poppin',
why
yeah.
you don't have her clothes on your app?
She coming up.
Put him
Do you
on
see
the
what I'm
spot.
saying?
How you know they're not on the
Like,
app
he
yet?
don't
What do you
support
mean?
her. He
How
don't
you
don't
know?
support her
How you know
dream.
that though?
Hello?
It could be coming. You don't know. Like he brought her that
Bought
fabric.
that fabric.
That could be
One
like,
bag.
yo, babe, boom, sit this up, boom. That was
One
a
bag,
that
that's
was
one
a big bag. It's a big bag.
One look.
All you need is one when it's the right one.
And my ex brings me fabric all the time.
All the
Talk
time.
about it.
That's why I want to meet him. He bring you
Are
fabric.
we going to
and shit.
meet? We never.
Yeah, we gonna meet
okay.
him.
Ooh, he said,
That's what
yeah,
I'm
we
saying.
gonna meet him.
That's what we was talking about. Like,
we
like,
never got into that.
Like, and shout out to Gerard. too.
Gerard,
Yes.
Yeah.
He was that
Phenomenal
he's
actor.
Great,
Okay.
great actor.
But nah, and that's funny because we met like on a voiceover. Like we would see each other out, and we just started talking. It was like, oh, and then it was like his girlfriend is Mia in real
Mia.
life.
It's Mia, which is
And
so
we started.
cool.
He was like,
I love
wait,
it.
you was so it was crazy. Like we met before we started shooting, and we was talking about it, and then I'm like, you playing my fucking girl's friend? That's you? Oh man, nah. But shout out to Gerard, real dope.
It's so funny how we get protective of the characters.
Right.
Like it's. I seen somebody. I don't know his name. I wish I did. This guy was like, I don't know about Nina, but she be wearing those head wraps. I was like,
She's dying. She loves the hair wraps.
You
like-
forget how much people be invested into your character
Yes.
until like it happens out in the street and they be like, "Yo, Jay," and they be really going
Right.
in. Yeah. I love it because it makes me think like when I watch certain shit and I'll be like, "Oh, I'm really invested." So it's like, okay, that's cool.
Yes.
And I like it. I love all the love, but I love it when guys come up to me because I'm always interested about their perspective, whether it be pillow talk, tough love, like. Because I feel like guys can watch it too, but I know it's definitely the base is women.
Yeah.
So when I get guys fucking with it, I'm like, oh, cool. That's what's up.
doing my
Yeah, that's what's
thing.
up. That's what's up. Yeah, yeah.
touching everyone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's dope. It's real dope.
Yes, but great job on the show. Y'all really make us feel these characters.
Thank you.
We can tell.
So thank y'all so much for coming through. This was so much fun.
Yeah.
Thank y'all for having
So
us.
happy.
It was great.
Yes. So just share where people can follow you and like any upcoming projects or what you got going on.
Yes. So my Instagram name is that's Ronelle, and it's Ronelle Ronelle. I'm working on an upcoming comedy. She laughs.
She laughs.
She laughs.
Smiles.
She's funny.
Yes.
So yeah.
She made sure she said that.
She laughed.
She laughed.
So I'm working on that in May, and then recently an old comedy that I did just surfaced on Amazon Prime. So it's called Death of an Umbrella Salesman. So that was really fun to work on. And yeah, for right now, those are my main projects. Yeah.
You can find me at Art by Malik Rashad. It's spelled Art by Malik Rashad.
Wow. Okay.
On MalikRashad. I'm working. I got a short film which I'm leading that will be shooting sometime, I believe, later this month or in May, and it's gonna be. It's like 5. It's an anthology, so it's like 5 different shorts that make up one centered around this phone booth. I'm excited about it because it's gonna be interesting. I always feel it's just gonna be me. In a phone, so I always feel like I'm nervous and excited because I feel like you got to be super dope.
You do.
I don't care who it is. I don't want to see nobody for 10 minutes just by themselves for the most part.
That's so true.
But it's a challenge that I'm looking forward to in that regard. I got another series that I have a small role in. Well, there are no small roles, as my coach said. But I have another. It's called a series. I don't know if I can give the name up yet, but it'll be coming soon.
Exclusive. Come on. Give it up.
Live and Die in Bed-Stuy.
Oh, cool.
I like it already.
And voiceover, I think like y'all know I do a lot of voiceover work. So sometimes if you hear that voice, it probably is me.
Yeah.
And looking forward to more pillow talk, more tough love, and just grinding. All
about music?
The music, yes. Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
Come
I'm all over the
on.
place.
Come on now.
My bad. Thank you.
plug.
I got my mixtape Cinderella Man dropping in May. I got the Pillow Talk soundtrack, which will be dropping. We'll have a date for y'all soon. Working on that. So yeah, constantly grind. The marathon continues. Rest in peace to my boy Nipsey. Love you to death, man. Yeah, so.
Yes.
Yes.
Keep going. Yeah.
Yes. Thank you so much,
Thank
y'all.
you.
Thank y'all.
Yes.
This was fun.
This is real fun. Always fun.
I
We need a whole we need a one with all of the cast in
Yeah.
here.
Oh my God, that'd be
Like a finale.
crazy.
And that'd be super
That would be
lit.
hilarious.
Yeah,
Yes.
that'd be super lit.
Yeah. We're gonna make that happen.
Yes, we're gonna make it happen. All right, y'all. So until next week, thank you for tuning into S3E Podcast. Make sure you are following us on all social platforms at S3E Podcast and subscribed on but say LinkedIn. Subscribed on iTunes.
LinkedIn is the new wave.
That's the way. We're actually on there. But iTunes, SoundCloud, Spotify, and everywhere you listen to podcasts, find us. Thank you, y'all.
Hey.
Bye.
Bye.
So much fun, guys.